Here we are at the AI Summit New York. I'm so happy to say I've got Amit Arora with us, Vice President, Product Management of SwissRe's. Welcome.
Thank you, Chuck.
So you just won an award, aside from other things. Tell me about that. It's a big award.
It is, and I was least expecting it. When I came in, there's a lot of heavyweights in that category, and so it came as a big, pleasant surprise. But glad that I won it.
That's the annual AIConics Award.
Yes, that's right.
So it was for Solution Implementer. What does that mean?
I think what that means is, in terms of what your experience has been over your career, what kind of artificial intelligence and machine learning led products have you implemented? Implemented meaning you have taken it from a POC stage, rather a science experiment to prove the value, all the way to productionization, meaning commercial value. So mean to the real world. And I think I've been fortunate enough to kind of have worked with companies like Cisco in the past, SwissRe's now. I'm also affiliated with Columbia University as a professor, where I do a bit of research and teach AI and analytics. I think everything kind of came together over the last few years, for me to kind of be able to do all that.
Well, congratulations. That's really a big win, a big accomplishment. So tell me about your role at SwissRe's.
Sure. So, Vice President of Product Management for Cyber Risk Solutions. And as you know, SwissRe's is one of the largest reinsurance companies in the world. And our mission and vision statement is to make the world more resilient from a risk perspective, risk management and anticipation perspective. And when you look at that vision statement of the company, and when you look at cyber risk as one of the emerging topics in the industry, there's a lot of insurability gap when it comes to number of companies who have cyber risk cover versus those who do not have it, right? And that's what we call the insurability gap. Companies do not have the wherewithals and the means or the knowledge, and I'm talking about small to medium-sized companies in this context. They do not really understand how to self-assess their own security postures of their environments. Meaning, how are they storing the data, how are they protecting the data, how are they protecting their assets in their own cloud environments. And when they go and try to purchase a cyber risk insurance policy, most likely they get denied because the underwriters and the brokers are not able to assess them properly for that reason, or they are surprised by the assessment, meaning there are security holes in their environment and they get denied insurance. So what I'm really trying to do as part of this team at SwissRe's is to help create a portfolio of products and solutions using artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the latest technologies to be able to empower the brokers and the underwriters in the insurance world to be able to do more automated, frictionless, and inside-out risk assessment for those companies so that we can bridge the insurability gap for them.
And you're in the program here at the AI Summit in New York. The issue of auditing, a bias audit. Tell me about what that is.
Yeah. So this kind of stems from directly from the AI Bill of Rights that was introduced by the White House a couple of months ago. And it's based on 5 principles. And one of the principles that that directly leads to the bias audit topic is about avoiding discrimination, right? The AI systems should not be discriminative in nature when it comes to, let's say, mortgage approvals, approving credits for people that apply for them, loans, education, you name it, right? All the, and when it comes to specifically the recent law that was passed for the city of New York, which is called Local Law 144, that specifically caters to conducting a bias audit for any decision tool that helps or assists human resource teams in shortlisting and recruiting candidates for jobs, right? So it's a direct derivative of the AI Bill of Rights, as I mentioned. And that's a new thing, really, and relatively speaking, because companies are not really ready or fully understand how to conduct that bias audit, right? How do you audit AI systems when those AI systems that determine which candidate needs to be shortlisted for the next round or an interview, you're basically filtering out maybe some valid candidates too, right? Because it's system-based determination. So how do you audit that, right? I think that's the problem or a challenge that many companies would start to face when this law becomes effective 1st of January 23.
So a year from now, we're sitting here having a conversation. What will we be talking about in AI?
I think we still would be talking about responsible AI. We still would be talking about how to conduct audits for AI systems. I think that's going to be the hot topic for sure. And especially when you talk about cyber risk assessment, how do you use AI and machine learning to conduct seamless cyber risk assessments for companies who want to kind of buy cyber risk insurance policy. That is specific to the kind of work that I'm doing, but in general, when you talk about the industry as a whole, I think the audits, the bias audits, are going to be the next big thing, in my opinion.
Well, I look forward to that conversation, and again, congratulations on winning the AIConics Award. Thank you very
Chuck.
much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.